Man, Minnesota just keep outdoing itself. Good googly moo. Man, I feel like Michael Jackson. That's why I'm in black and white. Am I black or white? Something, something, I don't know. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit like, share my videos, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Also, make sure that your notifications are on and they're set to all. Now, let's get into this. But first, quick commercial break. You want to know what's strange? Normally, the media loves talking about mass shootings, but for some reason, the media is trying to shut down the most recent mass shooting story. And I wonder why. You might have already heard about the armed hero who shot and killed a mass shooter in the Indiana Mall. And the media, they don't want that story to go viral because it proves the solution to mass shooters is more guns. And that is why I snatched a support the second coin. Yeah, man, look at it. You like it, don't you? There's no collectible on earth more fit for Second Amendment activists and gun owners than the support the second coin. It's an eye-catching collector's coin with pro-gun right engravings and quotes on both sides of it. It includes quotes like, "The Second Amendment is my gun permit." Now, the support the second coin usually retails for $24.95, but it's free right now as a way to promote the launch of supportthesecond.com new website. Yeah, man, get it while it's hot. Every viewer of this video is eligible to get their own support the second coin completely free, but only for a limited time only. You'll miss this if you wait too long because they're infamous for running out quickly and won't have a promotion like this again anytime soon. Get yours now before that happens by simply going to supportthesecond.com, or you can just visit the link right below this video. But now, y'all, I got to go. You want this. Do it now. Click on it. All right, now let's get to this video.
The efforts to diversify teachers in Minnesota, it's been ramping up this year in the state legislature, paving the way for this new policy and debate just weeks before the school year begins in Minneapolis.
Just weeks.
Now, critics say that the policy's effort to diversify, the policy's effort to actually reverse discrimination could actually be discriminatory.
What?
This morning, the Minneapolis School District is sticking with its controversial policy to lay off white teachers before minority ones, regardless of tenure. Is sticking with its controversial policy to lay off white teachers before minority ones, regardless of tenure. Previously, district-wide layoffs used to be handed out based on seniority. In March, the Minneapolis Teachers Union negotiated a contract with the district that states non-white people can be exempted from layoffs in order to remedy the continuing effects of past discrimination. Several black educators in Minneapolis in agreement with the contract.
When they see somebody who looks like me and maybe looks like them, they feel a greater sense of connection and belonging in that community.
Others believe the new policy will do more harm than good.
There's different ways that we should be hiring, but we should not be implementing hiring decisions based on the color of people's skin.
There you go. But see, unfortunately, that's a white man, so he's not allowed to say that. He don't have a say in this, okay? Because at this point in our society, for some reason, white people now have become the victims of discrimination and racism. They're supposed to just shut their mouths and be quiet and take it. And if you say something about it, then technically you're now a racist and you support 400 years of slavery and all of that good stuff. And it's a clever way of dividing the country and shutting up any person that got some rational common sense about what they're doing and shutting them up so they can't even say nothing. So if I'm hearing this correctly, once again, out there in Minnesota, they're trying to be so progressive that they've become completely dumb. I'm surprised anybody still lives in this state. I'm surprised they have any teachers right now left. So instead of them trying to lay off teachers based on, tenure, they're laying them off based on race. But that's not racism. See, what we're doing is we are fighting racism with racism. That's how we're going to get rid of it. See, now here's my thought. When it comes down to this approach, this aggressive, progressive, which is really regressive approach towards racism, if you're ever going to get us to a point where we're not seeing race anymore, you don't do stuff like this. If you're ever going to get our country to a point where we can all get along and see each other for what's on the inside, which we were on our way there until the Democrats and the media and these globalists decided we need a clever way to stop America from progressing, unifying, and gelling together. Because we can't bring in a global society. We can't break this country if these folks are all in harmony. We don't want them watching the Jeffersons and laughing at it. We want them watching the Jeffersons and seeing nothing but racism We don't want them watching the Dukes of Hazzard and just liking the General Lee because it's a nice looking car and I got that cool horn. Yeah, we don't want that. We want them to see that Confederate flag sitting on the top of that car and say, this is what I'm talking about. I can't get over the years of slavery because of the General Lee. Okay, I'm still affected by all of the years of slavery I never lived through. Therefore, let's bring back discrimination, but this time, let's reverse it. There you go. So that black teacher that you just saw, and they're talking about some, yeah, well, you know what? This is good because the people know our faces and stuff and this and that. Let's not lay people off based on seniority. Let's not lay people off based on who is more productive, more effective with the kids, better teachers. Let's lay folks off based on race. And surely that won't drum up a whole bunch of animosity towards each other. No, these white folks are just going to say, sure, lay me off. I'm willing to give up my position and my job because of all the systemic racism and years of slavery I wasn't responsible for or never lived through. But yeah, sure, take my job. I'll go head home. And I hope you have a great one with the kid. Do you think that's what's going to happen? Or do you think these people are going to start becoming very bitter and upset concerning being the victim of now reverse racism, which there's no such thing as racism. And I can't believe in 2022, these people are really considering this. Now, I hope every teacher that gets laid off because they're white, I hope they sue the heck out of this district because that's what's coming down the pipeline. Take it all the way to the Supreme Court. Squash this mess. See, in these liberal cities where they try this type of garbage, they need to be addressed hard, heavy, and immediately so this crap don't spread. Don't let this garbage catch on because this right here is bad and dangerous for the whole country. And any black person that got common sense should know that you don't lower the temperature and bring us all together by becoming racist towards white folks that had nothing to do with racism. And then they're trying to sit back and justify this garbage by saying, because of all the years and stuff in the past to set these people back. How do you know that? Can you somehow hang out with these black teachers, go to their crib, check out the pictures on the wall, go through their scrapbook and trace their upbringing to see, oh yeah, here's the part where racism played a part in your life. Here's the part where slavery hindered you from being successful. Here's the exact moment that years and years of Jim Crow and all of that stuff that the Democrats were responsible for stopped you from becoming successful. If that's the case, how did you end up at the same school teaching with those white people? But somehow they're supposed to lay down and give up their jobs so that black folks can go ahead and just work based on being black. So the way you solve this is since these people in city council or the school board or whoever came up with this idea feel this is a great idea. Yeah, that white folks give up their positions so that black folks, based on the years of slavery they never went through, can have it. Then all of the white folks on the council, city council, all of the white folks on the board of education, all of those white folks that are in management positions and principals and superintendents all need to give up their jobs too. For some black person, I will move to Minneapolis to become the superintendent over one of these radical, crazy behind school districts. And I turn that whole sucker around, okay? To the point where we go from being in black and white till we end back up in color. Now, God bless y'all. God bless America. See y'all next time in Kevin's Corner. Take care. God bless y'all. God bless America. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share my videos. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those good things. And please check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you like their products, please click on the link below this video. Put Kevin in a promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. If you'd like to donate to Kevin's Corner, feel free. The links are below this video. If you want to be a part of my $2 a month club, also feel free to do that. All it entails is you simply dropping $2 a month into one of those links below the video. Or if you want, you can drop a nice big fat lump sum in there to offset the stuff that we know goes on with big tech. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure that you are still subscribed. And finally, set your notification button to all because YouTube is playing games, y'all. Now, God bless you. God bless America. See y'all next time in Kevin's Corner.